Hello and welcome back to me playing some Wrath of the Righteous. I've decided to, on the suggestion of Stubbs the Wizard, I have decided to at least once a week start a campaign of this, sort of. Basically, I'll create a character. I'm going to try and cheat a bunch of money in, and I will actually, if I can do that, I will create characters for the entire group. I have kind of characters in mind, but at the moment, um, getting the thing to give me money is a little difficult. Um, the first character I'm making is going to be my wife. I've already started making the character because I got a bunch of extra portraits, and some of them are not YouTube friendly. So I scrolled through, found a good portrait, and chose it, and then basically that's here. My wife loves paladins, and as such, we are making her a paladin. ASMR because they're just a little too overpowered, honestly. I'm choosing this one specifically for the Summon Nature's Ally, although Lawbringer's not a bad one. Hold Person's a really good spell. And Persuasion and Perception. Yeah, no, I'm going to do Lawbringer. Never mind. Oh, well, you could do get Perception on this one as well. Con and Charisma or Con and Wisdom. Nope, Con and Charisma. Yeah, we're doing that. She gets to Summon Nature's Ally. Dex and Charisma, who cares? Dex and Wisdom, we don't care. Strength and Charisma is not bad, but no. Alright, background selection. Craftsman, Miner, Leader, Healer, Acolyte, Religion. Corresponding background bonuses. Scribe Scroll, she's not that. Brew Potion, who cares? And Orison from the Druid spell list and gets it as a spell-like ability that she can use at will. Do I want a 0-level Druid spell? No, not really. Actually, Acrobat might not be a bad one. Trickery and Regional Persuasion. She gets a lot of things for free for just being a paladin. So, Great Axe, Heavy Pick, Smith, Warhammer, Noble, Rapier, Buckler, Great Sword, Longsword. Oh, that would be a +1 to her Longsword, which is what she's going to be using. So, that's Persuasion. I think she has Persuasion, but we'll go with it. And a -1 armor check penalty reduction in case of armor proficiency. Sure, we'll go. Alright. 16. I want a 16 in there. We'll do a little bit of wisdom. Ooh, dump int. We don't need it. Do 14. We'll do dex. Do 16. Ooh, I don't want this. Oh, perfect. All right. I'm a little upset at that, but that's not bad for stats. 16 strength, 14 dex. We'll go with this actually. Yeah, 14 wisdom. Dex is less important because she'll be wearing heavy armor, so you're limited on what your dex proficiency. See, this is why I like Pathfinder over 5th edition. There's just so much little nuances you can do to make your character neat. She doesn't have athletics. Well, that's just weird. Wait, what? Didn't she get this as a proficiency for being... Oh, it's not that she got it as a skill. It's that she got it as a... let's see. Skills, stealth, persuasion, perception, guard. Ooh. Mercenary? Nope. Wanderer, hermit. Wait. Hunter adds perception. There. Dang it. Longbow. You stupid thing. I'm trying to get perception in her list of class skills. We don't care about any of this. Persuasion, knowledge, arcana. So what I'm basically doing is, if you're... Ooh, wait. Over nature, she gets a +1 saving throw against fatigue and exhaustion. Has the class skill proficiency or armor. Persuasion, mobility. Nope, none. Trickery, persuasion. Okay, well, it looks like it is regional and the quidder. Yeah, that one. All right. Yes. Okay. Aha. Perception. Okay. So if it is not in your class skill, it costs more points to actually raise it, and it does not get a +3 bonus. And perception is by far the greatest skill in either 5th edition or Pathfinder or any version of D&D. It is your notice everything check. And you will always want it at the most. We can do... Probably should have actually planned this out a little bit more, but it's fine. I like creating characters. Power attack. I could get power attack. Power attack's really good. Toughness is also really good. Or just might actually go with its suggested one of weapon focus. Longsword. Most broken weapon in the game. Yes, most broken weapon in the game is the Earthbreaker. But we're actually going with longsword. Long sword, right there. Perfect. Okay. I'll have to choose a deity because she is a paladin. No archetype. Law, nobility, protection, travel, animal, good, plant. Law, sun, and war. Iamade. Iamede's a great one. Oh yeah, that's the portrait I chose for her. Lawful good. Boom. Oh, and I hate the look. The actual characters themselves, there's a couple of the characters I do not like. They have Kitsune is one of the ones that you can actually blue. Wait. Why is the lips the same color? There. No scar. Ooh. Hairstyle. No. My wife always has ponytails. I said ponytail. Close enough. And she has a brownish colored hair. Oh, that is red. That's very red. Oh, that's even redder. Yeah, it's better. She likes red. Go with red. And because it's still December, we'll go with red and green. No tattoo, I don't care. Oh. Let's see here. And what's this? War paint? Wait a second. No, where was it? It was right here. What's this? I could ever be the kid from Coco. What was his name? Miguel? I think his name was Miguel. But no. Well, we'll do no war paint. It's fine. Next.
Wherever we shall overcome.
Okay. There. I don't care about it. Any of this. We'll just choose, I don't know, whatever. I can't really. Choose the last day of whatever this is. Whoa. Of course, I can actually go backwards. Oh, wait. She was Ayamade, wasn't she? Ayamade should have a month. Or Ayamade does not have a month. I was not aware of that. Anyway, whatever. We'll do that. Sure, whatever. It doesn't really matter.
Stand with me.
Yes. Heavy armor proficiency, simple, martial, perfect. Combat, base attack 1, melee attacks, armor class 11, flat-footed 10, fortitude, speed. I'm just kind of looking through everything. It's one of those weird things that I know, since I know how to play the game, because this is actually my preferred game over D&D. I actually know what all the stats mean and everything like that, so I quite enjoy playing this because I really enjoy it. You can make more unique characters is my main thing, and that's why I like this game so much more than 5th edition. If my DMs were a little bit more roleplay heavy, fine, 5th edition would be great. You know, it'd be just as well as this. But because they don't actually do voice acting, or not voice acting, since they don't do roleplay acting, then not really a point.
Hey, somebody! We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't she be carted off somewhere else like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
Shut up, Darren. I hate you.
Make room, everyone. Step back. Now, what's the matter? What happened to her?
Demons, Prelate. We found her barely alive outside the walls of Canabris.
The walls, you said?
That sounded like a dwarf.
Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right. We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Take her weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules. She can get her things back after the festival.
I can't remember. I think it was...
O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor. Iomade, hear, hear! That That's the Crusader spirit. My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You there. Yes, you. Stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev.
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
Oh, Camellia.
I'll get her. Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
Paladin, I believe. It's been a while since I played this. They've done several updates, and
Be quick about it before it's too late. Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent Oh, Iomade saved me from green recruits. They come without planning, without preparation, and they die before they even see their first real battle. I don't know whether to laugh or cry at the utter waste of it all.
My dear prelate, please, for the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating this poor woman. She's been through enough already.
Huh,
Go
it's
on.
interesting they don't
I'll
have
take care of her.
Terendelev as a portrait.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that, so I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard. I've been informed she was wounded near Canabris. That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls, and the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. Not the defenders of the city.
I mean, it makes sense of why she doesn't have a portrait, but yeah, that's kind of interesting. Honestly, I've not made it very far in this game, and that's another reason why I'm trying to play it.
The grudging grip of pain. Cast off the
Maybe I can
veil
actually
of suffering
beat
flesh.
it
Let light
if I
and
start
life
recording
go
it.
forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
My friends at work asked me, because they played Baldur's Gate, and they wondered why or how the dragons were able to follow the ship at the beginning of Baldur's Gate, because there's an Illithid ship, and it just dimension hops because it's Illithids, and their ships can do that. And my friends asked me why the dragons could follow them, and I said, older dragons, they have the equivalent of being a fairly high level wizard and cleric, so they have all of those spells. So a dragon could in theory cast either, they could just ascertain what the spell is by looking at it. They could say, well, that's obviously a portal to something, and you can use your arcane knowledge to kind of figure out where it went to. And they could also use clairvoyance, clairaudience, things like that. And then just portal there anyway.
I accept your thanks, but my work is not yet done. You don't believe me? Perhaps I should retake my true form and engulf this square with my ice breath to win your trust.
Silver dragon?
Pay no mind to my current guise. I appear this way when I walk among the people. I would hamper the festivities if I tried to attend in my true form.
Metallic dragons in 3.5 and Pathfinder just innately get the ability to shapeshift. And she would be a silver dragon likely. And so she would naturally have the ability to shapeshift.
I do not know yet, and that troubles me. I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have rid you of your pain and restored your strength, but only time will allow you to heal fully. My name is Terendelev. I am the protector of the city. Certainly, but be careful. I have managed to get you back on your feet, but I have not healed you fully. Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return. But do not be discouraged. You will recover, I promise you that. Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Terendelev, protector of Canabris. We will find a way to help you. But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
Did they change this dialogue a bit? I don't remember it being that way. Huh, weird. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, whatever, we don't care. No show. I'm okay. So not including Baldur's Gate. Can we? Thank you. Not including the Baldur's Gate games. Ooh, what about 100 paces? Can you do it? Not likely. Let's see here. Events, combat. Nope, it did not. It did not actually say. There was a 3.5 game called The Temple of Elemental Evil, which was actually really fun. Really badly made, but really fun. And it played an awful lot like this. One of the first things you do is you wander into a town with your group that you chose ahead of time. And you could wander into the tavern and join in a drinking contest. If you joined in the drinking contest and you had a paladin in your group, that was considered, for whatever reason, an evil act.
Discari, Lord of Locusts, leave my city!
And you would lose your paladin abilities. Don't ask me why. And that
Let the feast begin.
would be the reason why she doesn't have a portrait, because she dies immediately.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Blimey! 1 minute, you must have got a good drubbing around the head, friend. Discari's a demon lord, the most fearsome enemy of all crusaders and all living things, come to think of it. Sure thing. Here, take this. Best crossbow I've got. The person who made it said it could pierce the hide of a demon lord even. Good luck.
No.
Try not to get eaten now.
Yeah, you really can't. I would prefer a melee weapon.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts. Behold, Iomade. Behold the death I saw.
And into the pit we go. I did kind of plan out what classes I would make everybody if I was able to actually get a group together.
The silver dragon, Terendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
Oh, and let's see here. Shift.
We march ahead.
Let's see here. Alt, Control, Tab. Oh, there it is, Tab. All right. I gotta remember the controls a bit. There it is. Sila.
Oh, holy mother of...
Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
I feel them all right. When say no to a little less feeling in them. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're
Minus
the one that Terendelev healed today,
minus
right?
1,
You aren't injured.
plus
Will
3.
you help me get her out from under the boulders?
Athletics minus 1. Thought athletics would have been a strength check. Alright, let's... Succeeded. What did I roll? Expand. What did I roll? Ah, there it is. I rolled a 19. Perfect.
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something.
Got plenty of crap down here
Thanks for
to
the help.
make splints out of.
I wouldn't have lasted long on my own
Cloth,
stuff under
wood.
there. I'm Anevia Tirabade of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
Well, I'm Sela. Paladin by the grace of Iomade. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now. I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabres has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomade's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabres will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
Neat.
A fellow crusader! Welcome, sister. This is great. I would have been happy to have any companion in this. But it's nice to be stuck down here with somebody who's my kind of crazy.
It's a good thing you've still got your faith. Because right now, to be totally honest, faith's probably the only thing we do have. Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
To summarize, there are 3 of us with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
Yeah, don't care. Don't care. Let's see here. Tab. Okay. Oh. What? Hold the line. Let's see here. Hold shift to move characters freely. No. Yeah, hold on. Aha, there it is. Okay. Alright. 2 paladins. That's fine. Alright. Aha, there. Ooh, collect all. Let's see, what do I have? We'll equip a crossbow because we can. We'll equip a longbow because we can. And Cold iron, longsword, cloak of resistance.
I have no need for this.
There it is. Okay. That's a regular longsword we don't care about so much. Flail. We will equip a flail just because we can. Short spear, crossbow. Yeah, the rest I don't care about. Oh, actually, something I can do is equip a halo. Let's see here. What's this? Summon. No. Oh wait, actually, giant frogs aren't bad. Mites. A leopard. We'll do that. Okay. So, they're level 2 creatures. All right. Okay. You and.
A bright future awaits us.
All right. We'll grab the loot. Collect the loot. And we continue on. Oh,
Who's there?
Camellia. Yeah. The fine apparel of this young elf woman is torn, stained with blood, dust. However, she holds such dignity. You'd be forgiven for thinking high society and not in dank tombs in the city. Rapier.
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when...
Rogue?
I can
think she's
scarcely
a rogue.
believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendelev, I can't wrap my head around it. I can't argue with that. We're fortunate to be alive, albeit underground.
Daskari himself has come to Canabras. There's no mistaking that ugly mug. Terendelev tried to fight him, but what could she do against a near deity? Even the Wardstone was no help. Our city used to be protected by powerful forces, but now...
We've seen how powerless they truly are. Henceforth, we shall have no one but ourselves to rely on, I suppose. Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves? Who am I? Just an ordinary citizen who decided to take a
I
stroll
don't
through
think
the
she's a
square on the day
rogue.
of the festival.
A lot of these,
But that's not what you wish to know, is it?
a lot
You
of your
most likely
characters
wish
in
to
here
know
that you,
whether I'll be a burden should you ask me to join your group. No need to worry about that. I can assure you that I am skilled with a rapier, and I also possess some knowledge of magic.
so she's not a rogue. She is something else.
I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
He didn't get these wounds from the fall. Be on your guard. Whatever killed him likely hasn't gone far.
Hang on. I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get right now.
Okay, so you guys, just as a masterwork dagger. Oh, that's actually not bad. All right, what is she? She is a spirit hunter. Yeah, she's a weird thing. Okay, so one thing we're going to do, we'll save it. Save. And the other thing is options. There is an option in here for experience. Gained in dialogue, auto pause. Is that our difficulty? No. Gotta be under game. Immersive mode. Offer importing from completed DLC. Armies tutorial context. Shows equipment comparisons. Lock. Huh. I don't know where it is. Show enemy name. Crusader mode. Oh wait. Only active. Aha, there it is. There it is. Apply. Save. Okay. That way. All right. So.
They will break against
Yeah, don't
our
show this
resolve.
again. All right. Turn-based combat. I know how to do turn-based combat. We'll move her up here. Lots of centipedes. More centipedes.
Attack!
I should honestly actually, since I don't have a shield, I should actually equip her with a greatsword.
I'll cut you wide open.
Oh, you missed. And
We shall overcome.
oh, you.
The light take you.
I think it's
The spirits demand your blood.
hang on. How do I do 5-foot movement?
You are today's
There.
sacrifice.
Okay. We'll just do that. Oh, hey. Because I'm not wearing any... Oh, I am wearing armor. Chain shirt. Oh. That's actually much better. Oh, wait, that's Camilla. What am I wearing? Scale mail. Oh, that's really good, actually. It's way better than the padded. Oh, she's wearing banded. And has a shield. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't import characters until I get to the bar. I think that's when the first guy from the Pathfinder Society is.
Save the last one for me.
Okay. Giant bug. Miss.
Do not hold back.
Ooh, he has more than 11 health. She does, even though she's not actually officially in the party, she does attack. That's the way we're supposed to go. This is the way we're not supposed to go. But it's got stuff down here and enemies.
They are the darkness.
Let's go with 1. Charge. There you go. Why on earth did you do that? You literally went past one character to try and attack another. Nope, don't care. Light mace. Flail, 1 to 8. 1 to 6? Yeah, 1 to 6. Alright. The reason I don't equip these is because the bracers of armor do not stack with regular armor. So, no real point in equipping them. Typically, you give bracers to armor to casters like wizards and sorcerers and things that don't wear armor.
Defeat is not an option.
Giving them to paladins and clerics and warriors, completely pointless. That's me. Ooh. Bug.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Miss. Why are they after my character?
Go for their hearts.
Are they after...
Attack.
Ooh. Oh. I'll take that. Nothing else.
We will prevail.
Maybe it's because I have the halo thing on? I have no idea. I really don't.
I'll cut you wide open.
1. I've had rogues that have wielded rapiers. They're fun, but not the greatest weapon in the world. Ow. You know, Camilla's pretty low on health, right? Oh, there it is. It's shift. Okay. There.
To the fray.
Oh.
We shall overcome.
Collect. So one main difference between 5th edition and 5th edition and Pathfinder is nice. Okay, got a health back. Cool. So in Pathfinder, you basically can, or in 5th edition, it's a 3x3 grid with you in the center. In 5th edition, you can move in any one of those squares. So you can move from this corner one, down one, or move all the way around it and not provoke attack of opportunity. In Pathfinder, you have to move one square at a time, unless you have some sort of ability that gives you that, or you use acrobatics to then move around. There's a lot of like little nuances to combat that 5th edition just got rid of.
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
I actually really like that rule of you can wander around your enemy as much as you want without provoking an attack of opportunity. I actually really like that rule.
Wenduok.
I actually prefer her over him.
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
But she is evil, so she cannot stay in my group.
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait. They might know what's going on up there.
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons. Our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the underground crusaders, the children of the Crusade's finest.
Yeah, I like her over Lan.
Sadly, underground crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
He's actually a
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neathers.
So they're essentially kind of the same character. One's just evil and one is not. He is a monk archer. She is a fighter archer. I like her over him, although I will say the monk archer, because it's a very specific archetype, is really good. But he's a
No
good
matter
character
what
and
you
she's
call
an evil
us,
character.
It's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
In Canabras, they're called mongrels. People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight. To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night.
That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
I mean, if the shoe fits. Hang on. There. Let's see here.
Every mongrel has their own take on it. Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are, and they'll love us for it. Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines. This is the hall where we remember the glory of our forebears. Sorry about the mess. It doesn't usually look like this, trust me. Sometimes we even wipe the dust off the exhibits.
This is where the relics of the first Crusaders are displayed. Our lives are short. Our glories are quickly forgotten. But this place helps us to remember that we are just as worthy as anyone else. And that our lives are not lived in vain.
The first Crusaders? You've been down here that long? That's crazy.
That's none of your bit.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold. Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Sul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
She is very pessimistic.
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
I had a character back in 3.5. This is my katana wielding character that I've talked about. My backup weapon was a greater artifact, and it was legends say that it was a +5 longsword that during a battle between demons and angels, a demon used it, and as he killed angels, he would sharpen the blade on the wings of angels. It was an awesome sword. It was unbelievably good. And it was still a backup weapon.
Yes, there are other ways up, but they are far from here. And after the earthquakes, there's a good chance they've collapsed. But the maze... There's a legend among our people that when the walls of the maze fall, that will be a signal for us, the underground crusaders, that the time has come to go up to the surface and fight the demons in the final confrontation. Until then, the people say the maze is shielding us from taking rash actions. I'm the only one in our whole tribe to have been in the maze. And even I don't know if it's true. But the further I went in the maze, the fresher the air became. That means that it really must lead to the surface.
And it actually does. I have played a little bit of this. I always get bored. I love making characters, and
collapse, so it was time to go up to the surface. They grabbed whatever weapons were on hand and ran off toward the maze. They think the maze is no longer a danger to them. They've been listening to Wendwog too much.
Don't try to blame this on me. Yes, I told them that our people are capable of making our way through the maze. In the future. But I always told them to wait until I had made a map of all the maze's dangers. I warned them 100 times. But it was no use. My words just went in one ear and out the other.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. This sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, swordy. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
What, you want to find the sword quickly, so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface?
Without a doubt.
I found... something.
let's see. What was I saying?
That is quite a discovery.
This is where the perception rolled 9 plus 9. I literally have to roll a 3 or better.
Successful in my search.
There are all sorts of stuff. It also
That is quite
helps you find traps. Hang on a second. I gotta move my phone. I accidentally put it on my mouse cord. Wait, oh, there it is. Yeah. So like I said, I don't really care for land, but I'm going to play this very paladin-y because
We march ahead.
I found something.
that one
What's
is
that
actually that's actually the pile I'm supposed to find. There's a sword. Look, it's very swordy. It's pointy, sharpy. Oh, that's right. This does not actually have any dialogue. A strange flash pierces the gloom, and you find yourself. And Kekro feels a drop of searing blood run down her chest. The wound healed by Terendelev reopens and weeps scarlet, but there is no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears. A cave chamber. This one or another one entirely. Kekro's heartbeat quickens, and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into her mind. Thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery! They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, and people I swore to protect. The people to whom I've descended from heaven and came to this turbulent mortal world. There they are, up ahead in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I am about to die from their traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refused to join the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I have strength, I must. While recognizing the foreign origin of these thoughts, Kakrul intuits that she can control them somehow. Let's try to. A spark of healing magic illuminates the eerie, murky scene before Kakrul. The wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers, Lariel, you said that everything was going to change soon. You said you and the other warriors of heaven would be leaving us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is that true? The frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster like a rushing river, and images flash by one after another. A priestess in colorful robes observing the stars, a young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword, a majestic golden winged angel gazing in the distance, the face covered by a helmet, but his voice ringing clear, only if you're willing, and only if you're ready. There is no going back. Then don't waste your strength healing me, the girl whispers. Your mission is more important. You, take care. It is near. There in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs in motion. Something massive appears within the depths, a vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirruping and rustling emanates from the shadow, the sound piercing the hot irons, lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadow is reversed, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. The yawning chest wound burns white hot. Catgirl's head pounds in pain. It is no longer clear whose pain it is. The person called Lariel, who sent the vision, or the one unlucky enough to receive it. +6 or -1? Well, we'll definitely do +6. The force of the attack through the originating vision is terrifying, but Catgirl is stronger. She shakes off the pain and torpor, but alas, the one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. A monster shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real. It exists only in a strange vision or memory, but the thrill and fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of Discari. They really do. The terrifying demon lord. In a movement as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one called Lariel. The foolish angel struggling on these rocks, like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whispering to a sonorous shout, becoming young and then old and quavering. Where is your goddess angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven? A strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow down to the enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through the stained glass. Slash! The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils in hell, releasing the grip on Lariel's throat. The angel falls back heavily upon the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, and his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword, and with its last burst of strength, plunges it into the rock. Catgirl senses the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing like a river running dry. The last thing she hears is this: "You will kill me, monster, this I know, but one day someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up and..." I'm gonna say... save and protect the innocent. The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colors. Catgirl does not hear the final words, but she seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from her lips, and with them something else. The heat, blazing at Catgirl's chest, fades. The edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Catgirl sees the flaming sword in her hand, or rather an outline, the memory of what the sword looked like. With a final surge of warmth and soothing light, the sword vanishes, and the light is drawn into her hand. Catgirl senses that it will return. All she need to do is call it.
Hey, are you all right? You were kinda glowing just now.
Sela kneels before the light, offering a prayer to Iomade.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
L'Ariel? That really was L'Ariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
You. Thousands of gongs and no one's been able to touch it. And now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Now, Wendowog, don't be a sore loser.
I mean,
she is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before her, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff, because she doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that. I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
Okay.
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing! Heaven has truly blessed you.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more... golden? Chief Sol needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras.
Lead us to the chief.
Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really.
Alright, so let's see here. Alright, we're going to call it there for an episode. Protection from evil? Was that from the special thing? I think it was. Anyway. Ooh, I get photo mode. That's pretty neat. I'll just save it. Doesn't matter. All right. We'll call it here for an episode. I do hope everybody's having a good day and being careful out there. And yeah, don't forget to check out everybody in my comments. They would love to have you stop by and say hello. But until then, we will see you in the next episode. Bye now.